this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew, or that the everlasting had not fixed his cannon against self-slaughter. Oh, God! God! How weary, stale, flat, and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Fire! Fire! 'Tis in a weeded garden that grows to seed. Things rank and gross in nature possess it merely.
Oh, horrible! Oh, horrible! Most horrible! If thou hast nature in thee, bear it not. Let not the royal bed of Denmark be a couch for luxury and damned incest. But howsoever thou pursuest this act, taint not thy mind, nor let thy soul contrive against thy mother-born. Leave her to heaven, and to those thorns that in her bosom lodge, to prick and sting her. Fare thee well at once.
Still
Doubt thou the stars of fire? Doubt that the sun doth move? Doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt thy love. O dear Ophelia, I am ill at these numbers. I have not art to reckon my groans, but that I love thee best, O most best, believe it, adieu. I nevermore, most dear lady, whilst this machine is to him, Hamlet.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep, no more. And by sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to, 'tis a consummation devoutly to be wished.
He whose sable arms, black as his purpose, did the night resemble when he lay couched in the ominous horse, hath now his dread and black complexion smeared with heraldry more dismal, roasted in wrath and fire, and thus orsized with coagulate gore, with eyes like carbuncles, the hellish Pyrrhus, old grandsire Priam strikes!
This was sometime a paradox, but now the time gives it proof. I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord, you make me believe so.
You should not have believed me. For virtue cannot inoculate our own stock, but we shall relish of it. I love you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery. Begin, murderer.
Thoughts black, hands apt, drugs fit and time agreed, confederate season, else no creature seen, thou mixture rank of midnight weeds collected, with Hecate's band thrice blasted, thrice infected, thy natural magic and dire property on wholesome life usurps immediately.
It is now the very witching time of night, when churchyards yawn, and hell itself breathes out contagion to this world. Now could I drink hot blood and do such bitter business as the day would quake to look on. Soft. Now to my mother. Oh, heart, lose not thy nature. Let not ever the soul of Nero enter this firm bosom. I will be cruel, not unnatural. I will speak daggers to her, but use none. My tongue and soul in this be hypocrites. How in my words somever she be shent.
This is the very coinage of your brain. This bodiless creation, ecstasy, is very cunning here.
Ecstasy! My pulse is yours. The temper to keep time makes itself with music. It is not madness I have heard. Bring me to the test, and I, the matter, will reword which madness would gamble from. Mother, for love of grace, let not that mattering motion to your soul, that not your trespass, but my madness speaks. It will but skin and film the ulcerous place of all sprite corruption, mining all within, infects unseen. Confess yourself to heaven. Repent what's past, avoid what is to come, and do not spread the compost on the weeds to make them rancor.
Sure, he that hath made us with such large discourse, looking before and after, gave us not that capability and godlike reason to thrust in us unused. Now whether it be bestial oblivion, or some craven scruple of thinking too precisely on the event, a thought which quartered hath but one part wisdom and ever 3 parts coward, I do not know why yet I live to say there's things to do, sith I have cause and will and strength and means to do't.
As at his next conversion with your grace, he will relate the circumstance at full.
But I perceive there's treason in his looks that seem to sugar-roar his villainy. But I will soothe and please him for this time, for murderous minds is always jealous. But know not you, Horatio, where he is?
Yes, madam. And he hath appointed me to meet him on the east side of the city tomorrow morning.
Oh, fail not, good Horatio, and withal, commend to be a mother's care to him. Bid him a while be weary of his presence, lest that he fail and that he does.
Madam, never meant doubt of that. I think by this news we come to court that he has arrived. Observe the king, and you shall find Hamlet's being here. Things fell not to his mind.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio, fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent